Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be going through all of my January favorites, right? Yes, it's February now, but I feel like I've got a lot of really good stuff, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started because I know I tend to chat a lot. So the first few things I'm going to go through makeup first, and then I'll go through like all the other weird things that I usually talk about in my favorites videos at the end. Okay, so the first favorite thing that I have, and I know I've already talked about it in my IMATS haul, but this is my City Color Blush Quad, and this is collection number 4. These are the orangey toned blushes. They are matte blushes. I'm wearing it right now. I kind of mixed a few of the shades to get whatever's going on my cheeks, but they're really pigmented, and one of the shades actually matches the Hot Makeup blush that I bought at IMATS too, and I put it side by side. It's like literally the exact same thing. But these are really great blushes. They remind me a lot of Inglot ones. They're very pigmented. They go on really nice and smooth. So I've been using this a lot lately. You'll see me using it probably in a lot of videos coming up. I don't remember how much I bought this for. A lot of people said they found it for $2.99. I'm pretty sure I paid $4 for it at IMATS, so... And then the other thing that I have that I got at IMATS, this is also City Color, and this is a lip liner. And the shade for this one is Porcelain number 1, so it is a nude, very light shade. And I've never touched this on my lips. I had plans and intentions of using it as like a nude lipstick lip liner just because I'm a little bit more on the fair side, so I wanted something really that matched my Myth lipstick basically. But I never used this on my lips. I actually tried it out in my waterline before it touched my lips, and it was amazing. It gave like the most pretty nude creamy beige kind of shade to the waterline. I always use white, and the reason I use white in my waterline when I want to do like a lighter shade is because I haven't been able to find a nude waterline eyeliner pencil. They never seem to work no matter how many brands I've tried. They just don't show up as nude. Maybe it's because that's actually the color of my waterline. I'm not sure. But this actually transferred to my waterline. My eyes didn't get irritated, so I'm not sure if it's like the same formula as an eyeliner. But this was just a couple of dollars, and I was pretty excited to see that, because I was like replicating a Kim Kardashian look, the one she wore to the BET Awards or something. And she had like a very bold but subtle at the same time nude waterline. And I really wanted to try it out, so I used this and it worked so well. I couldn't believe it. So I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys because this is what I'm going to be using in my waterline now for a nude shade, because I know white is a little bit too intense for a lot of people and you guys don't always want a bold white waterline, which I totally get. And then for lips, you can see I'm wearing a red lip today. So I have actually this whole makeup look, I do have a video on it. I posted it like last week, I think. It's been like kind of my go-to thing lately because there's no winged eyeliner, so I can do it a lot quicker than when I do a wing. But this lip combination, this is the LA Girl Endless Lip Liner, and the shade is True Red. And I use that with the Dose of Colors Kiss of Fire. So this is a combination I've been wearing off the hook lately, and I never wear red lipstick. I typically don't, but I really like it. There's something about this red that's just different, but I just really like it. I like the way that it goes with everything else I've got going on my face. So I've been wearing that a lot. And then the other combination that I really like is the LA Girl Lip Liner in the color Berries with, oh, this is Black Rose. Hold on, I grabbed the wrong one. Black Rose, I did use it in my 50 Shades of Grey video that I have coming out next week, which I'm so excited about. I haven't even given you guys, well, I gave like a little teaser on Instagram, but other than that, I haven't said much about it other than I'm doing a 50 Shades of Grey inspired makeup look, which I'm really excited about. But Black Rose is kind of actually, it's a little bit sheer. You have to put on quite a few coats to get the color, but let me grab the right one. Okay, so here's the one that I meant to grab. This is Berry Me, and I don't know what it is about this shade either, but I actually really like it on my skin tone. Normally I always go for like the really crazy like blue-based purples that like, you know, nobody would ever wear like to work or something. This one is a very wearable color. A lot of people have been asking me between this or the Anastasia Beverly Hills Vintage shade. Just from, I don't own vintage, but just from what I've seen on Instagram and in different pictures, this one is probably a little bit more wearable. I've been wearing these two shades a lot lately. I really do like them. I like the way they wear throughout the day. They're long lasting. They don't make my lips feel like dry, cracked desert sands. So I do have to recommend these. These are probably my two shades, my favorite ones that I have in there right now. and then they work really well with the LA Girl lip liners. Okay, next thing that I have, this is just one of the brushes that I've been using really frequently. This is the Morphe brush. This is from their Gunmetal collection, and the brush is G2. So this one I've been using for my liquid foundation. I just really like the shape of it, even though it's like, there we go. It's a little like weird right now. It just has like a very nice application. It gives a full coverage. I do wish it was a little bit larger, but then I wouldn't be able to get it in all of these areas like around my nose and eyes and stuff. But this is what I've been using with my Studio Fix fluid, and I just love the way that it applies. It's so soft. Even if I wasn't using it for foundation, I would use it for highlight, like around the eye area. I could just see myself using this in a lot of different ways, but I only have one of these, so. Okay, next thing I'm going to talk about is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I really, really like this mascara. It applies a lot of product without clumping, which you don't really see that often. It's pretty similar to the Urban Decay Perversion mascara, but I want to say it actually applies a little bit more product, a little bit more mascara. So if you're looking for something a little bit more full, a little bit more dramatic, I would recommend getting this stuff. Typically, I wear false lashes anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But if I were to not wear false lashes, or if I'm doing my bottom lashes, I really like to use this one. But this one has become a top favorite with the L'Oreal Telescopic, which I haven't used in a while, and also my Urban Decay Perversion mascara. I feel like I'm talking really, really fast, but I'm trying to get through everything so this video isn't 45 minutes long, because it takes me forever to edit those videos or any talk to camera videos, because I literally don't stop talking. The next thing I'm gonna talk about, I don't know if I've used it in a video yet. I know I used it in my 50 Shades video, but I'm not sure if I've like really talked to you guys about it yet. So I have these two little pods right here, and you're probably like, what is that? These are actually samples of the Kevyn Aucoin Skin Enhancer, and I don't know why I've been wanting this stuff for so long. You know how sometimes you just get this feeling, or I don't know if you get this, but I just get this feeling that I'm going to love something, and I just really, really want it, and I have to go get it. So the only problem is, okay, so this is the sample. The full-size things of the Kevyn Aucoin Skin Enhancer is $48. I was doing a shopping trip on camerareadycosmetics.com, which is where I get like my Ben Nye stuff and some other products. I know you guys ask where I get that stuff. And they had the Kevyn Aucoin Skin Enhancers, and they had sample sizes, which I was like, oh, so excited about, because I didn't know what shade I was. Like, I didn't know anything. I'd never even like swatched it on my hand, so I didn't want to spend $48 without even testing it. So I got these guys, and these, I know it sounds crazy, but these were $5.99 a piece, and you can see there's not that much product in there. And if this was like a matte concealer or any other product, I would probably go through this maybe within like 1 to 2 weeks. I have had this, and I've been using it every single day, and I use seriously like the teensiest, tiniest amount, and I use it for highlighting around my eye area and down my nose, and it just like melts onto my skin. But not only that, like the little tiniest drop will cover like everything I need to cover. And this is shade SX03, so this is the really bright one. This is the one I'm wearing right now that you can see like where I highlighted at. And then this shade is SX07, and this one's a little bit more similar to my actual skin tone. And I've been curious on trying this out as an actual foundation, but I'm not quite ready for that yet. But this stuff is really thick but creamy. It's kind of got the texture of melted cheese, maybe? I don't know. I can't really think of anything that it has the texture of. Next thing I have for you guys is just an eyeshadow color. And this is one of the Anastasia singles. I do have a Z palette right here that I have just with like some singles that I ordered online, and then a highlight contour color, which I barely just used. I still don't even really have a review on it yet. But this eyeshadow is Sienna from Anastasia, and I recommend the shade to everybody. I really, really like it. I think if you have really fair skin tone, you could use it as a crease color. If you're on the more tan or deeper skin tone side, you could use it as a transition shade. What I love about it is that it's not really like that kind of pinky undertoned red like a lot of really popular MAC shades are. I just don't like the way that they transition on my skin. I was always skeptical of this shade, but I got it after seeing people using it all the time, and I wish I got it sooner actually. This one is a more like earthy rouge marsala. mahogany brown. So I've really been liking it. I do like her shadows. They are kind of expensive, but I think if you can pick a couple that you really, really like, it's worth it to have a few of them. All right, next favorite thing I have for you guys is not something that I can physically hold in my hands for you. It's just something I wanted to talk about really quickly because it's so freaking amazing. So it is the TSA Pre-check. And I know that's really, really weird, but seriously, in the few times that I have flown, like traveled through an airport and flown, having TSA Pre-check is amazing. I kind of had to think about it, like, do I want to share this because I don't want too many people to sign up for pre-check because then what if there's a line? But essentially what it is it's like a program. It's kind of like, it's a program, and basically what you do is you bring your passport and paperwork, you fill out some stuff online, you go to the airport on a day that you're not traveling, you can't use it the same day. You go to the TSA office, they do some paperwork. Basically, they just do a background check on you. You either pass or you don't pass. If you've been arrested or if you have a record, most likely you won't pass. But if you are like totally clean, then you'll probably pass. And what it means is that you don't have to wait in line at security. You don't have to wait in line at security. You get your own line. There's a TSA Pre-check line. That's the line that like the TSA people are like tell you not to go in, which you get to go in now. It's $85, but it's like for 5 years long, which is a long time. Basically, you get to skip security and you don't have to take your shoes off, which I hate taking my shoes off, especially if you accidentally wear sandals to the airport. Just saying, it's awesome. If you guys travel a lot or whatever it might be, you should check out TSA Pre-check. If you see me at the airport, say thank you, and that is all. The next thing that I have to share with you guys, I'm all done with the makeup now, so if you don't want to watch makeup, you can close me down. Now I'm going to talk to you guys about some other stuff. So this item right here, this is, I don't know how to say this, you guys know I can't pronounce it. So this is Guayaki, the Yerba Mate Pure Empowerment Tea. And these are just regular tea bags. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I've actually stopped drinking coffee. I didn't do it like intentionally. It wasn't like one of those really conscious decisions like I'm gonna go on a diet, I'm gonna stop drinking coffee. So the coffee was giving me jitters and it was making me anxious, and it was just too much caffeine, or it was just like jacking me up too much. Maybe it was the creamer I was putting in it. It has too much sugar. I knew that it was the coffee, and I have a really bad diet, so I don't often eat breakfast. It's not intentional, I just wake up late. I just kind of made this decision one day that I was like, I really don't want to have jitters today. I don't want to have like, you know, the crazy palpitating heart. So I got some tea, and I still need my caffeine. If I don't have caffeine, I will have like a throbbing headache and I will be the most miserable person on the planet. But this is tea. It says it's naturally caffeinated, although I do have other mint and peppermint teas that say they're naturally decaffeinated, and this one's naturally caffeinated, so I'm not sure if it's another mint plant that has caffeine in it. I just noticed that I'm a lot more like naturally calm throughout the day. Have you ever gotten the coffee sweats when you have too much coffee and you just like can't deal? But when I used to work at Target, I would drink so much coffee because I was so tired, and I would just like freaking have the coffee sweats throughout the day. Luckily, I don't do that to my body anymore, but this has just been helping me to be naturally energized and naturally caffeinated, I guess. I don't know if there's a natural way to be caffeinated, but all right, next thing I have for you guys is kind of interesting, but it's changed my morning. So this is a ShamWow for your head is what I like to call it. It is a super absorbent towel that is meant for your hair when you get out of the shower. I know they have like a turby twist. I don't really know what that is. I just think, whatever I think of as seen on TV stuff, I think like gimmick, but I'm sure that works too. I don't know if you guys have tried that. But this one is, I don't know, my mother-in-law got it for me for Christmas. I've been trying to towel dry my hair because if you wrap your hair in a towel, it'll start to like pull out your hair in the front because it like tugs on it. So I was excited to try this out, and it is amazing because if you ever wrap your hair in a towel, like my hair would get really frizzy and it would dry really, really quickly, and it would just be like a mess, and it would be heavy and you'd be like a bobblehead, you know? This thing, it's a lot more lightweight, and it doesn't fall around all over the place, and you can tuck it in just like a turby twist probably, but it like dries my hair, but my hair is still damp, if that makes sense. So it never like makes my hair super, super dry, it just makes it like kind of damp. So I don't really know, this is the Aqua brand, I'm pretty sure is how you say it. I'll try and find it online and link it down below, but it's pretty cool. I never knew I had the need for this, but I'm so happy I have it now. Okay, next thing I have for you guys is hair. And they are the Bellami Balayage by Guy Tang hair extensions. So I do have two wefts. I like to call them tracks, but two wefts in my hair right now for this side braid. Like, did you ever think you would see me in a side braid? I'm just like feeling it right now. So I have the lightest shade. It's number 8/60, and it is the 220 grams, 22 inches. It is really long. Like, you can see down here, I got like all sorts of blonde things going on. So my braid is like down past my boob, like past my rib cage. Sometimes I just want a full braid. If I were to do my braid with just my own hair, it would be like a little girl's braid, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I just want to have a really full braid. So here is what they look like. I can't even fit them in the frame because they're so long. My hair is actually way darker than this, but because it just blends with your hair. So you like, if you didn't know I was wearing fake hair, like you might not know that this was fake, you know? You could cut it, but I mean, there's like not that much blonde at the bottom, but they're very soft, and I just like adding them to make like a full braid or a full ponytail, or if I want to curl my hair, I like adding extensions, but I don't really like to wear them when my hair's straight because I feel like everybody can see all my fake hair. The next thing I have to talk to you guys about is actually a brand of clothing, and I don't really like to talk about clothes a lot because I don't really feel like I have like this massive wardrobe. But I recently, and this is actually the first time I've ever been in Bloomingdales with the intention to shop. The only time I've ever been in Bloomingdales is to get like to the part of the mall that I can afford. But I decided to go in Bloomingdales because I was, what was it for? I think it was for eye mats. And I was just so tired of like the Forever 21. And don't get me wrong, I love shopping there. They have a lot of great pieces. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, you buy something and then it falls apart like the second time that you wear it. And I just wanted to go find something that would like fit me and fit better. I came across this section of clothing, and this is the in-house brand for Bloomingdales. It's called Aqua. But I found this brand of clothing that I feel like I actually like the clothes, and they're not terribly expensive. Granted, they're not cheap or inexpensive like most of the H&M price points or Forever 21. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys this the best that I can. But if you watched my iMats vlog, I had on like a black jumpsuit at the NYX after party, and I've never been able to wear like a romper or a jumpsuit. Like, I'm short, I don't have like shoulders at all, I'm very petite framed, but I'm not like really skinny. It's just been very difficult to find like trendy, cool stuff that I like that fits my body shape, but I feel like I could find stuff there. So this first thing that I got was what I wore to the NYX after party, and it has this top, as you can see, and it has like little cutouts right here, and then the bottom half, it has like gold zipper, and then it's pants, and then thank God it has this ruching at the bottom, otherwise it would probably be like 2.5 feet too long for me because I'm really short. Something like this that is in that $65 price point that I'll wear 10 plus times maybe, that's worth it to me than going to Forever 21 and getting like maybe something that kind of fits me, not that great, for 20 bucks, and then only getting to wear it once before it falls apart. So I'm just trying to shop smarter lately. I don't think that stuff has to be expensive to be good. I find stuff from Forever 21 all the time that I love. I did have kind of like a drop crotch situation going on because I'm a little too short for it, but I feel like I was still comfortable wearing it, so I was still happy about it. Another thing that I got that I just posted on my Instagram a couple days ago, it's a dress. I know, this is weird, right? But there's something about this dress. I think it's because it's like a jersey kind of style dress that I actually felt comfortable in it. But the fabric is also very forgiving too. This almost feels like a foam. And then also, if you guys watched my Cara Delevingne makeup inspired look, I wore a black leather jacket, which is this one right here. And you could turn it into a vest, but I can't do that because it would like be out to here on me because I don't have shoulders. But this is a really nice jacket. Original price for this was like $400, and I got it for like $130, which I know is a lot of money. I'm gonna have this forever, and I've already worn the crap out of it. I do have a pair of pants that I got from there too, but I just kind of wanted to share that brand with you guys because I've always been very intimidated by Bloomingdales because I just think of brands I'll never be able to afford, which is still the case for the most part, but I was really excited to go in there and find that brand that has more affordable prices with like really nice pieces that are built to fit my body better. Okay, so that wraps up all of my favorites for the past month-ish. I love doing favorites for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know my content kind of switches up. I do some makeup, some not makeup stuff. I want to hear what you guys think, if you like more beauty or if you're into like other kind of lifestyle-ish stuff. Just that way I can keep that in mind, because I do actually keep track of like favorites throughout the months, that way I don't forget everything. Other than that, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.